Hello everyone, Reginald Scott here, welcome to the video, and today I'm at BikeSoup in London, and I wanted to introduce you to Kieran, who is basically the man behind BikeSoup, and he's going to talk to you a little bit about this store. So could you tell me a little bit about yourself? Why did you start this store, and what's your concept of the store?
Okay, yeah, sure. So the store was launched on the 8th of December 2022. Completely the worst time to open a bike store, but we went for it anyway. It's 5,500 square feet, 2 floors, and we really wanted to create a bike hub in West London, because West London doesn't really have any sort of bike places, specific places you can go. So the key things was to make sure we are a bike shop. We've got a wide selection of bikes, from sort of performance road bikes all the way down to sort of kids everyday bikes. We wanted to create a social vibe as well, which is where we want people to come down and hang out. And the aim of the game is we want to keep people in store for as long as possible. Even if you're having a coffee or a pastry or something like that, or come to get your bike fixed, we've got an awesome workshop. So yeah, there's plenty of stuff for you to do. Or even if you fancy a bagel, we've got bagels and a few other items also coming as well.
Fantastic. So are you planning to do social events here or group rides and things like that?
Yeah, so the community is going to be the heart of this business, the brand. And we've got rides starting. So we've done a few rides last year, small uptake, and that's slowly building. We've got a networking event on the 28th of this month. We've got our first sort of bike networking event. So there'll be sort of drinks and sort of food sort of going on. But we want to make it a regular thing, doing events, product launches with brands. We've also got ideas to do a cycle race here as well. If Westfield will agree to go ahead of it, but it's in the
right through the shopping centre.
No, it will actually be in the car park below.
That'd be awesome.
So at the moment I'm pitching. They like the sound of it, but I'm pitching towards it at the moment.
It's going to be like an underground alley cat style thing.
Yeah,
that sounds pretty awesome.
So lots of brands to see. You can sort of test ride bikes on the track. And see some exciting racing as well. But it's all about, adding something to the cycling calendar. Like sort of, if you look at the good old days when you had like sort of Rafa Nocturne, absolutely loved it. So I feel like we're missing a bit of that. So yeah, we just want to add something to the cycling calendar. So yeah, there's a social vibe going on. We do cycle lessons here, maintenance workshops, if you want to come and learn how to fix your bike. So yeah, lots of things happening.
All right, so you're also showing people, and there's classes that they can take in order to fix their bikes at home?
Yeah, correct.
Oh, awesome.
Because the thing is, I think it's important for a cyclist to know some of the basics. And some people say like, oh well, if you teach us, then we're never going to come back to you. But so far, I've been in the industry for a while, and it's sort of never happened. Everyone needs some support, and repetition is kind of what you need, which you're not going to get at home.
And hopefully building friends and good customers as well, who are just going to want to come back for your other facilities as well, and products that you're selling.
Yeah, so that is, like I said, the key to this is to build a community. People that are coming down to watch the cycling, coming down to or meeting someone after work to have a drink, or have some food and just socialise. And
you were telling me you're planning to have some alcohol license here as well, so people can have a beer or something.
Yeah, so it's been an interesting journey so far, because we've had an alcohol license for a whole year, but we just haven't used it yet. So now we're kind of really pushing the social vibe.
But you do have ice cream.
We've got gelato.
Yeah. Which is,
slightly different ice cream, a bit more creamier, a bit more richer.
Proper ice cream.
So yes, and you're probably thinking, well, does gelato have to do with cycling? But you know what? If you come down here, you've been in here in the store for an hour, and you feel like something sweet, then gelato's there for you.
And you do soup as well.
Yep, so we run soup of the week from October to November. We have had requests to do it all year round. We're not sure about that. We're still working out.
That was me.
So yeah, we do soup. Food-wise, we've got gelato, soup, sandwiches, great sandwiches actually.
And some burgers as well, right?
Yeah, we've got some bagels. So we've got our dirty bagels as well. Just something that if you want to refuel and you want something a bit hearty, a bagel and a beer is just going to go down a treat. But again, adds to the social vibe, and we're also going to be including pizza. So we're in the middle of actually redesigning the downstairs, because we really want to create an exciting space where you have the social side, but it's still a bike shop, and it needs to kind of work as one. So you need natural barriers without creating walls, so it flows and it doesn't sort of impede on either section. And to be honest, like, I want to see how far I can push it. So I've said to like the rest of the team and the investors, I said, look, I want a DJ in here on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, and they said to me, "It's like, what do you want a DJ for?"
Why not?
It's all about creating the vibe. It's not going to be banging music, but it's about creating that social scene where it's like, you know, let's go for a drink in a bike shop.
To be honest with you, I can't see anything wrong with the idea of having a bike shop where I can go get something to eat, get something to drink, and hang out and listen to some good music.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been walking around here. I know I should turn the music off just now because of the copyright strikes, but the music they play here is really nice. It's my kind of stuff, really.
It's just chilled vibes.
Simon and Garfunkel and things like that.
Yeah,
it's chill.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, chilled vibes. But yeah, the key thing is that you can do all of that plus get your bike fixed.
All right. Awesome.
So,
what kind of brands have you got here?
So behind me we've got Villia, we've got BMC, Scott, and Giant. So our sort of main house brands are sort of like Giant, and we've got Brompton, wide selection of Bromptons. We've got cool, exciting bikes. So we've got the Gogoro EO, which is a carbon fiber electric bike, super clean design, very nice design.
Is that the one that doesn't have the seat tube on it?
Yeah, it doesn't have the seat tube, so it's just got like a really sort of space age frame.
And that's an electric bike?
Electric bike.
Oh, I would have never guessed.
Yeah,
it's a belt drive one as well.
Belt drive, super
Fantastic.
sleek. It's definitely one of the nicest bikes in here. We've got a selection of sort of kids bikes. You can come down and, you know, get a simple hybrid bike to just get you going, like your first bike. And then we've got a wide range of accessories as well, which we're going to continue growing on. What
kind of price range are people looking at? Say, what's your cheapest bike to your nicest, most fancy bike?
So going back to kind of, again, that idea of creating a West London cycling hub, it was really important the way this was designed to not come across as a super high-end sort of gallery where you just come in and, you know, look around and, you know, you don't feel a part of it. It doesn't feel like home. So that also came into when it was the creation of products we have. It was, you can come in store and you have a £200 bike, you still feel welcome. Or you come in store, you have a £10,000 bike and you still feel welcome. So
it's about cycling.
It's about cycling. So when it comes to our products, yes, we have the Villiers on the higher end. And again, that can go up to 12 grand, 14,000. But you can come in and you can pick up a hybrid bike for £400.
That's
so
good.
It's accessible to absolutely everyone, which was one of the most important things. So as we have the 2 floors, we've sort of splitted it up where downstairs is more like sort of commuter essentials that gets you going, and upstairs is our performance section. So everything's kind of like more performance focused and so on.
And I notice you're part of the government scheme for like a tax rebate. Is it on bikes as well?
Yeah, so it's really important to offer cycle to work scheme. And to be honest, the last sort of 3-4 weeks, we've sort of got a lot of joy with the cycle to work scheme. As most people know, it's been a tough time in the cycling industry, as everyone bought a bike over lockdown, sort of thing. But the cycle to work scheme has sort of been ticking over and so on. And that sort of helped us out a bit.
So if people want to get in contact with you, they want to come down to the store, where can they find you? Where's the best place to hit you up?
Yeah, so we're located in West London in Westfield Shopping Centre, so that's White City. We're the first ever bike store in Westfields, which is quite a milestone. Nearest stations are Wood Lane. That's probably the nearest to us. So if you know Westfield, and we're the BBC side, you can park in the centre, you can wheel your bike through car parks. I think A and B, I need to double check that, I should really know that. So you can wheel it in, you can cycle right up into the store, so we're not inside the shopping centre, we're outside, and we've got a great big square outside the store as well. So yeah, come down to West London and see us.
Awesome. And from my perspective, you know, I only found you guys today. We were just sort of wandering around, and I said to my wife, I want to find a bike shop in this area and just have a look. And we found this one, and the staff have been really, really nice, to be honest with you. I can't fault the place, and it looks like a really nice store as well. So yeah, come on down, check it out. Maybe you'll like it.
Excellent.
All right.
And this, just one more thing to add.
Yeah.
As I said, we're redesigning downstairs, and yeah, in a month it's going to look even better than it actually is. So I'm actually super excited about that. And we've also got some really interesting collaborations, which is yeah, I can't say too much just now, but
Can you hint? Collaborations with brands or famous people, maybe?
Famous, yeah, quite a well-known brand. And if I can give you an easy hint, but you're gonna get it.
All right.
So I can't.
Oh, right,
I'm gonna
okay.
have to-
It's got to remain a secret, but
yeah,
it's something.
we're about a month away. From,
What sort of cyclist will get most excited? Just tell me that.
Put it this way, more on the sort of cycle enthusiast side.
Yeah.
And it might stop you taking a trip to actually see them.
All right. Okay. Well, it sounds like a big surprise. We'll just have to
gonna be
wait
a
and
big
find
surprise.
out, won't we?
Yep.
All right then. That's BikeSoup. Fantastic. Thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us about it, and I wish you all the best of luck.
Thanks.
Ciao.
From 9 till 9. So
Nine till 9.
We're at the latest closing bike store in the country. I don't know if another bike store that closes later than us.
I don't like to close that late.
I don't know, but this is part of the environment.
Are you getting people walking in at that time?
Yeah. No, so you get a lot of, say, someone cycling home from work, and then they're calling you up, and they're just like,
Getting a
"Are you
puncture.
actually open?" And it's like, yeah, no, we do close at 9. But then this is where, again, the sort of food and beverage side sort of helps out, because it gives you something to do in the evening and so on. So it's all a work in progress. That's where we're at the moment. So we'll see how it goes.
It's good that you're keeping flexible about it.
Pardon?
It's good that you're keeping flexible about it.
Yeah.
You know, coming up with new ideas. I think if you can keep coming up with new ideas, that's going to keep you going. It's the moment that you start to stagnate. You got to hold people's interest, because people are fickle, especially cycling customers. You know.
Yeah. So the idea, we've taken a few brand ambassadors this month, which they're kind of going to be pushing a lot more socials, a lot more events, a lot more sort of like group rides, and leading that, which is going to be good. Because for instance, they've been coming down here anyway, and they literally take their shoes off and literally walk around the store with their socks. So they just love chat to the staff, they hang out and so on. So they kind of start to build that community. So now we start to get more cyclists out on the weekends. But we need it busier. We need to create a real scene. So yeah, it's early days. But I think, yeah, this is going to be a good year for us.
Excellent.
See that happen.
I hope so. I really do.
Well, otherwise we won't be around anymore. So it's tough. So yeah, this year it's still work.
Well, this is it. I know it's tough because I do it myself, but
Yeah.
it's like, if I can help out, you know, it doesn't cost me anything to do this. It's a bit of fun for me as well. I enjoy making videos,
Yeah.
and if we can help out another bike shop.
How long have you been doing it for?
What, the bike shop or videos?
Oh, so you actually have a bike shop as well?
Yeah.
Ah, where's the bike shop?